paper, I'm a bounce, bounce, bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce, bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it bounce, bounce. Yeah, bounce. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chicks. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no luck. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me, they know where I'm at if they coming.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Tell you what, this quarterback is sure to appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier. They're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
18, Rattler, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Hey, no foot.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that game? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt, and in for the first time. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on. Time downfield.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Take him down back at the 23-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. It's out. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders picked up the fumble and ran it home. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 2 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go. The long go. Vegas.
Williams on first down. That's to Odunze again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, ball at the 36. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He finds Odunze downfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let it up. Biggie 8.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Complete right side. Burton has it. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, and the 3-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. To the air yet again. Williams. The back grabs it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Swift. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Odunze's got it right side. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go.
On the give, here's Eckler. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the 21. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
The counter gives to Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Launches one deep downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's gain now to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Davis on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners of the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And the Commanders pick this one up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
This is Eckler on 2nd. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
70.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Tackle back at the 26-yard line.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down.
77. Say, hey. 65 cat. 65 cat. 19 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready up.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion. Kid, I call that a win-win in the 1st half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Avani Kanda. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears with a long field ahead. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Williams to throw on 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage, check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st down. Here's Swift. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Vegas!
Third down, here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Fourth down, Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Now Kylo Santos on to add the PAT. No problems on the extra point there. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 17. Bears 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, go!
Yep, as expected, they go to grab to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Finding Burden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Now first run of the game is Amir White. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they... over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Daniels on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels has the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. 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 Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the set.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Cougar 19.
Staying with Eckler. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down. Viking 18.
It's Kroski Merritt. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Got it. Ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels now. That's completed right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Count to 60. Count to 60. 65. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 10. Hurt. Wilson. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. The left side's caught by Sinnott. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Eckler. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yes.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 24, Bears 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. Taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And we've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First down, Williams to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster of Bourbon. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Running on 2nd with White. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. On target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. And the Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it cheeky and for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. Chased out to his right. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Williams on 1st down. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and inches at the Commanders' 12-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only got back to the line of scrimmage with that dive.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's make the Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready.
Running with Eckler again. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
69, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
3rd and short, Daniels. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders on their way to their third win of the year.
On the set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Cowboy 80.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Daniels throwing on third. On the move, headed right. Able to find Ertz. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Get it.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
The score, Commanders 31, Bears 14. And Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return. Here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Second and 4. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He has this down to the 34. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Just has made him close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion, headed right. First down from the red zone. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw is Williams. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On the screen, this is White. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.